Hi, this particular video describes the working of a XML DOM parser to parse an XML document. As a part of the assignment, we were provided with two XML files. One is invalid.xml and the other one is mix.xml. Invalid.xml, as the name suggests, is invalid, which means that it's not well formatted. When you try to open this file in a browser, it shows an error pointing to a line which is not well formatted. On the other end, mix.xml is a valid XML carrying information to be parsed. This particular HTML file, which you can see here, basically it is written to parse an XML document and to print the data which is contained in the XML document in a user readable form. Now let's switch to the GUI. As you can see, this is the GUI where there is a text box which asks us to enter the name of the XML file, and when you click on the submit query, that particular XML file is parsed in such a way that the data can be displayed in a table format in an HTML. Now let's try invalid.xml first. When you click on the submit query button, you can see it says no records for basketball. What does this mean? It means that invalid.xml is not well formatted, that is, we know, but when you actually implement the XML DOM parser, it is a necessity to first put that particular XML file through a test for well-formedness. If the test for well-formedness is not passed by that particular file, it means that it is invalid, and therefore you need to handle that case in such a way that you shouldn't show that error on the screen to the user. And that is what is being done here. As you can see, we have written a message saying that there are no records so that the user wouldn't understand or user wouldn't know that the file is incorrect, basically. Now let's move again to the GUI and say mixed or XML. When I hit the submit query button, as you can see, it displays all the records in a table format form. So as you can see, just for an example, here is the logo, these are the number of championships, the captain of the team, and information about the captain, the name of the coach, the name of the stadium, and here is a video which is basically embedded here as a YouTube video in the file. All this information is parsed from the XML, and we are trying to display it in a form which is human readable, that is in an HTML form. This is basically what we had to do in the assignment, where we implemented the XML DOM parser such that it parses the XML document, fetches all the information from the document, and displays it in the format. That could be any kind of format. Probably you can display it in a list. We had to display it in a table, a well formatted table. And here is all the data which was contained in the mix.xml file, which is being shown here. And this is what we had to do in our assignment, and this is the file which actually did all these things, where you first need to load the XML file, then you need to parse the document, and while parsing the document you need to make sure that each and every node of the XML DOM tree is traversed and it is displayed in the form which is mentioned. For example, here we had to display it in a table form, so everything, each and every information was displayed in a table form, and this is what was all about. Thank you.